What's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy headquarters, and America's team? We are here again. It's What's Up Wednesday. Now the draft is over. Now we can start talking football. What's going on? Man, I don't know about y'all. I'm excited. It's something about when we get past the draft, we can really start talking football, man. So here we are on Cowboy Huddle tonight, man. I got my heavy hitters with me today. On my side right here, we got Dallas Cowboy Chris, and below me we got 21 Armando 21. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today, man?
I'm still trying to recover, I think.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was a long weekend. You know, if you guys don't know, you know, myself, Dallas Cowboy Chris, half of the huddle. We were out there. You know, getting info on the huddle, getting info for the huddle. You know, so we were out there. We were out there in enemy territory, obviously. You know, yeah. But we were out there, you know, showing out, you know, repping them boys. You already know.
Right on. I saw a lot of TikTok videos of you guys, man. Oh man, it was, bro. I mean, I was so jealous, man. We saw One Star One Family. We saw Sneaky G Man. We saw, oh man, Chris, how was that experience, man? You ran into so many people, and I got a bone to pick with you too on that refrigerator. What you put on that refrigerator? We'll talk about that in a minute, though. But come on, yeah, I don't. So how was that experience, Chris? Tell us a little bit.
First of all, I need my proper intro. Okay, I need my proper intro. Let's go.
And on my side right here, we got my man Dallas Cowboy Chris. What's up, Dallas Cowboy Chris?
Man, nothing much, man. Living the life of the 300 pounders, baby. What's happening? It's What's Up Wednesday, baby. What's up?
We are in the house, man.
Man, you know you can't deprive the huddle of that, man. You know they be waiting on it, baby.
No, and we almost gave it to him on a Monday night. They really considering, man, we might have to do Monday, but we was able to hold out till tonight, man. So, man, now it's been told that you guys, I've seen plenty of videos. You guys it was in Vegas. I seen you guys with some heavy hitters. I see you guys with some guys that had the gold jackets on. Come on, man, y'all gotta fill us in. We gotta understand how that experience was. Come on, tell us something.
Talk to him, Chris.
All right, man. First of all, you know, me and Armando, we were debating back and forth, and we were really gonna go. Okay, and I'm so glad we did, just because the experience, the people we met, just the atmosphere. It was like a 3-day tailgate party. That's basically what it was. Okay, it's a 3-day tailgate party. Running into famous football players, Hall of Famers, other TikTok creators, other fans of the huddle, you know, just meeting folks, man. And it was super exciting. Big shout out to Armando's boss for hooking us up with them VIP draft passes and everything, bro. With the all you can drink, the all you can eats. You know, being a 300 pounder, you know, I was never hungry.
Wow. Okay. So the VIP passes.
Chris was never hungry, and I was never thirsty. So, you know, so we was living it up, man. Yeah, bro. You know, it was crazy. So when we got there, my boss texted me, and he's like, "Hey, you know what? I got some passes for you. Just go to the Mandalay Bay and pick him up. So I said, all right, cool. I get there, we get there and I tell Chris, let's go to the Mandalay Bay. They're gonna give us some VIP passes. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm thinking, man, it's a little something. So when we get there, crazy story. We get there and we get off the taxi and we're walking up. As we're walking up, I see this older gentleman. He closes the door and I'm already, I'm so, I got my big hat, the big hat back there,
Yeah.
Big hat. I got the big chains on. Chris has got the championship belt on the side where, we're all cowboyed up. So we're getting to the door and I see older gentleman. He closes the door on us and he's holding the door and I'm like, okay, like I didn't know nothing, but he opens it. He was cool and then right away he's like, Chris, I'll let you tell the story because you knew it more.
All right, so when he opened the door, I looked at him. I said, "Man, you look familiar." He say, "Darryl Green." I said, "Man, not the Darryl Green that played for the Washington Redskins." Wow. Once upon a time, the fastest man in the NFL, Darryl Green.
Yes, sir.
He say one and the same. Then we look down, he got his gold jacket in his arm, right? I was just like, I said, "Man, that's your Hall of Fame jacket?" He say, "Yeah." So, man, we sitting there, we chopping it up with Darryl Green, man, the coolest man in the world. I forgot he was from Texas, okay? He went to Texas A&I, okay?
That's right.
So we chopping it up about Texas and everything. And I say, "Man, do you mind taking a picture with us?" He said, "Man, no problem." He said, "Matter of fact, let me throw my jacket on." Threw on his gold jacket because Armando didn't know exactly who he was at first. And I was like, "Bro, Washington Redskins."
That's a little bit before his time.
I say against Drew. And then, he came in really right at the tail end of Michael Irvin. But this man was the fastest man in the NFL at one point. Okay.
For sure.
So, man, once we met him, man, chopped him up. We talked about 20, 30 minutes, did we, Armando, man? It's like he didn't want to let us go, right? Yep. So we chopped it up, man, with him, cool guy. And I told Armando the last day of the draft, I said, "Man, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to invite him on the show." I said, "Man, we could have got his information." Not Armando. Because he was so cool.
You know what's crazy is that I even told Maxine, you know what? We messed up, man. We should have took like Sneaky had like a little mic, and we should have asked questions. Yeah. Man, we missed this because everything was so last minute. Like I didn't think he was gonna go. Chris didn't think he was gonna go, and then like about what was it, like a week
and a half before,
before we were like, "Let's go, we're going." So everything just fell in place, and we just it was on the go, man. But so that was one, man. We get these passes, man. We get these passes. We head to, we went to the fan experience. At the fan experience, we ran into everybody. If you guys are here from TikTok, we ran into all content creators, man. We ran into
a lot.
Shout out to Sneaky G, man.
Give a shout out to him.
Birdman. Shout out to the Philly sports fan.
Real cool
dad.
Yeah.
Cowboys can fam. The Canadians were there. Canada was in the house representing.
Right.
One star. One family got there the next day.
Yeah.
But they were out there representing. And so we did that. We did we was walking around meeting people, man. We took pictures.
But Gary, I got to tell you how famous Armando is, right? We're literally just walking down the strip, right? Me, Armando, and his wife Maxine. We're walking down the strip. We're just talking. We had a tall boy in our hand. We're walking down the street. Dude hangs out the window, say, 21, Armando, 21.
Are you serious?
Yo.
In the streets of Las Vegas, bro. He was in his car and he recognized Armando, bro, from TikTok.
And he leaned out the car and
he was in the car.
He was like, "Hey, 21, Armando, 21. I was like, "Yo, what's up?"
Bro, we got celebrity in the house, bro.
I keep telling you, he Michael Jackson and Bobby Brown. He gonna lead the group pretty soon.
We're gonna be saying, "Please don't go. Please don't go."
But man, so So we ended up getting to this. We finished all that. We finished the experience. The fan experience was good, man. It was nice. We were in the shade. We were chilling. You know, it wasn't a hot day. It was perfect, man. It was really badass. So we go to this little party, and then we're chilling there. This is what we saw. RG3. RG3 was, you know, we see him. Chris is the one that noticed him because we got a little table and we're sitting there eating and drinking, and he's like, "Oh shit, there goes RG3." So RG3 passes by, and then we're like, "Okay, that's what's up." And then we're chilling, and you know, we got to get another round. So I said, "Let me go get another round. What you want, Chris? What you want, Maxine?" We went. You know, I was going over there, and there's a dude. He pulls up. Two guys pull up, and they're like, "Oh, you a cowboy?" I said, "Hell yeah, man, cowboy." He goes, "You don't know who I am?" I said, "Nah, man." He's like, he flashes me his badge. Like, he flashes a badge real quick. And I'm like, "Oh, shit. I saw it, too." He's like, "Yeah, you saw it." I said, "Yeah, I see." He said, "Who am I?" I said, "Santana Moss." Another Redskin. God damn, man. I said, "Santana Moss." He said, "Yeah, man. I used to kill y'all." I said, "Yeah, I know, man. That's why I ain't talking shit." But you know what? Another cool ass dude, man, and another dude that we didn't invite, man. We were like,
y'all are so
Well,
fired.
first of all, you sent two correspondents that drink a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We were more concerned. We were more concerned with beer than we were anything else, right? So when we
totally forgot about the show.
Yeah. So when we ran into San Antonio Malls, right?
Yeah.
When I went up to the bar, he said, "Oh, another cowboy." I said, "Yeah, bro." He said, "Santana Moss." I said, "Man, nice to meet you." I said, "Man, y'all used to whoop our ass every time you came to Dallas." He said, "Man, let me tell you a secret why I did that." He said, "Man, people don't know about it." He said, "People didn't know my family's from Dallas. They was in the stands." He said, "So I had to show out because my family was there." He said, "That's why." He's not from Dallas. He said his family's from Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay. And he said that's why he showed out, because his family was in the stand. I said, "Bro, you never killed nobody else, but every time you came to Dallas, you showed your ass." He said, "Man, my family was in the stands. I had to show out." I was like, they ass need to move.
It's crazy because, you know, another dude, it was humble. The dude spoke to us. Before he left, he stopped at our table. He was walking around just waving everybody, but at our table, he stopped at our table and dabbed us up. You know, "Hey, good meeting you guys." And even Maxine was like, "Did you see his bracelet?" He had a, you know, I was like, "Yeah." And he talked to us. That's when he had told us the story, and he was talking to us, and it was crazy, man. Yeah, Lorianne, we didn't get to meet Lorianne. We were
now to be fair, I told her to inbox me, you know, to let me give her a phone number so we can meet up, and she did not. So to be fair,
I think she's a little bit on the shy side. I think that's what it is.
Keep trying to get her to come on the show with us. She won't do it.
But she is supporting the channel. I cannot take that from her.
We want to give her all her flowers.
Yeah,
we want to give her one. We want to give all of them to her.
We got Felicia Parks on that. She spoke now. What I talked to her today, and she got something to talk about. Hopefully she comes on, but if not, I'll bring up the topic. But she definitely got something.
If you speak of the devil, and they shall appear.
Yeah, you're probably right. Sarah says some of our group ran into Barry Sanders.
Oh, that's awesome,
man! What the crap, man?
Hey, it was so many celebrities and ex-athletes that was there. Who was the guy from the New England Patriots that was there also?
Oh, Matt Judon.
Yeah, Matt Judon. He was there.
He was there too. And we met him.
Yeah.
And there you go. Speak of the devil.
And then I think we missed Emmitt Smith by like half a second. I think we missed him when he did the pick. When he did the pick, we missed him because I went back to the restroom and the dude had one of the security had seen me. He said, "Man, you didn't run into Emmett." And he showed me a picture. I was like, "Damn!" I was pissed. We know that's Emmett.
Yeah, man. That's one. That's one. If you don't get nobody else, Emmett, listen, we got a live stream. We want you. Oh my God, that would have been great. So yeah, guys. So basically, you guys was on vacation. You wasn't nothing about. It wasn't anything about business. I see. Oh my God. We're accepting applications. If you would just put down your name in the comments. But no, man, that's great, man. That's great, man. I was watching you guys on TikTok, man, and it was good to see that you all met up with the guys that's been on our show. Sneaky G Man, who was that? Can Fan.
Yeah. Anthony. His name is Anthony. Yeah.
Is it Anthony?
His name is Anthony.
You know what? I think they had him on NFL Network, and I think he was in a group. And I got the picture. I'm gonna put it on TikTok, but I know that was him. I'm like, this guy here is everywhere.
Yeah,
so.
and Adam is his partner.
Yeah.
Hey, my homie, all the way from was it North Dakota, South Dakota? One of them Dakotas, Wyoming. I think it's Wyoming.
Rolling with my homies. I like that. That is what's up. I like that. Rolling with my homies.
You know, she's a KC fan.
Yeah, that's right. So, man, hey, man, that's great, man. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, man. And man, I believe me, I was watching everything you guys was doing. I'm like, dang it. And then my wife said, well, why you didn't go?
Yeah, Gary, why you didn't go, Gary?
Yeah, Gary.
Like you said, it was last minute, and I thought about it, but you know how much them plane tickets would have been on a last minute like that. I said, oh no.
Gary, let me tell you something. And this was not a discount that my wife got. It was not a discount.
Mm-hmm.
I had a round trip ticket. She paid $116.
Stop.
I'm not lying to you. This was not her discount, nothing. Because I wanted a confirmed seat, okay? Because I could fly for free, but you know how standby is, right?
Yeah, right.
I didn't want to go to Vegas on a standby, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Because you know those planes, those tickets are always full.
Right.
But, man, she went on cheap flights, and then what's so bad, the airline was her airlines.
Are you serious?
Yes. 115 round trip. After taxes, it was 120.
I don't come across deals like that. I just don't. I'm trying to get an Airbnb. My son is getting ready to fight his second professional fight here on the 21st, and Airbnb is just trying to just rob me blind. I'm like, really? We only staying one night,
right?
You know, but man, I can't find flights like that. I'm about to get with my cousin. I'm about to get with your wife, and when I want to go on a trip, I'm sure she can find them for me.
Yeah.
But okay, guys. Let's see. So rolling with my homies in Montana. Yeah. Okay, that's what's up.
I couldn't remember. I knew it was right on the border. I knew that.
It's up there. We know it's up there.
Yeah, it's up there.
It ain't way down here.
Well, I guess we better get started, guys. Man, I'm sure everybody appreciate that, man, and you guys sharing those stories with us. Cause man, I'm telling you, y'all gave me an experience like as if I was there, man. But so I appreciate you guys taking out the time to going on TikTok and posting videos. And I saw you guys run into One Star One Family, you know. So man, it's good to see the people that we engage with, man.
I love them so much, man.
I know it, man. They good people, man.
They are the sweetest people in the world, man.
Yeah.
And when you can actually feel their genuineness, okay, about how they feel about the Cowboy and the Cowboy family, right?
Yeah.
It ain't nothing fake about them at all. What you see is what you get.
Real talk.
That's what I love about them, man.
Real talk. And man, I tell you, if you wearing the silver and blue, you family with to them, man.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this Tennessee takeover, brother. So,
I was considering it. I said, I'm definitely going now.
We gotta go.
When we saw him again, I said, "Oh, I'm definitely going now."
Yeah, we gotta go, man. We gotta go in large numbers. So so I'm sure he'll be giving us the link to that as well. So man, I'm ready to rock and roll. I missed out on this. I gotta make this one up. I got to. So anyway, guys, let's get ready to get this thing started. So let's talk
get
about
rocking and rolling. Let's get rocking and rolling.
Around the NFL news. So what's going on, Mondo? What you got for us today, man?
Around the NFL. So if you guys haven't heard, we have DeAndre Hopkins out of the Arizona Cardinals. Got suspended 6 games, y'all, for PED, performance enhancing drugs. So so in the NFL, performance enhancing drugs obviously not allowed. He got caught. I don't even know if he's made a statement or anything. I haven't read anything if
No,
he's
he
made a
hadn't said
statement.
anything.
He hasn't said anything, but he did get suspended. I think he said suspended 6 games.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, 6 games already. So that's tough. That's a tough loss for the Arizona Cardinals because
He's not even appealing it. So
yeah, he's not even
appealing it.
He's taking it like a man.
And then again today we got a big announcement. We got what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 games announced today. We got a game in Mexico, which is going to be the 49ers and I'm trying to think.
I'm going to pull it up for you.
Is it the Cardinals? I think it is the Cardinals. And then
you have
Arizona and the Niners in Mexico.
Yeah, in Mexico. Right. And then we got the Bucks and the Seahawks in Germany.
Right.
And then we got two in London, which is going to be the Giants and I don't know who else.
It's Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Minnesota Vikings versus the New Orleans Saints. Week 5, you have the New York Giants versus the Green Bay Packers at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
So, so bring your fish and chips, and
they bring your fish and chips.
I was actually hoping the Cowboys would be in one of them because I was gonna try to plan to go to London. Hey, we got the UK London guys. I was hoping.
That would have been great. And then you have week 8, we have Denver versus Jacksonville at the
Wembley Stadium.
So we got 4 games going on and over in other countries. So
those are the only first 4 games that we've got announced. If you guys don't know, the Cowboys schedule gets dropped May 12th. I believe somebody's gonna leak it. So just be on
be ready.
Twitter. Usually they'll start leaking the games here and there. Last year they did. They leaked 1 or 2. So games are gonna start getting leaked out. But May 12th, the full schedule comes out. For the Cowboys. For other teams, I didn't know there was other teams, but for the Cowboys, May 12th. But that's pretty much it. There's not obviously the draft. The draft was a big news last week. We were there, and as far as other NFL news, haven't really heard much. Just that's
I want to go back to the DeAndre Hopkins situation, man. I mean, God dang it, bro.
Pulled up what Buzz said. Buzz 6.4. He put a comment. Yeah. He made a lame statement saying he would get to the bottom of a positive test.
Wait, come on, dude. Stop. I mean, and I think this is why he was off, right? When he was on the injury list back in November or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was hurt for 6 games at the end of the season. Now he's suspended for another 6. So he's gonna miss 12 games for the Cardinals,
So
it's tough for them because they don't even want, and even Kyler Murray doesn't even want to be there no more. So it's gonna be a tough one.
Exactly.
Well, he may want to now because of Hollywood Brown there. He got a game breaker again.
Sarah, yes. Shout out Sarah. Sarah, you're right, man. DJ Kai and Sherry, the godmother, they're amazing people, man. They're badass. They're humble. They're chill. We also met our Raleigh and I think that was his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. And and then they got the other dude. They got, I guess, if you guys ever saw Hard Knocks, there was a dude on there. Everybody kept telling me if that was me because there was a dude when Hard Knocks opened in Dallas for the Cowboys. There was a dude with chains and stuff like that. He was with them too.
Wow. They thought it was you, right?
Yeah, people would always ask me in my comments, "Hey, was that you on Hard Knocks?" I was like, "Nah, man."
So one other thing around the news, around the NFL news, is basically we lost a player to Pittsburgh. Kazi has signed with Pittsburgh. Kazi, don't you ever come back here. I'm sorry. The door is locked. What? Who is it? No, we're not. It's not going to happen.
They swapped him out for James.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So yeah, Demonte Scott Kazi, man. I'm gonna say this. Congratulations, because everybody needs a job.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he'll be a major asset to that team over there, man. Because Kazi, he can play. He plays the game. He knows the game. So they definitely got something good over there at Pittsburgh. So just don't take too much of that luck over there with them. So
and they just picked up a quarterback too.
who is this?
The Pittsburgh, they just picked up a quarterback.
Yeah. They I'm sorry, Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett, yeah. I think he was the first one taken off the board, right? First quarterback.
Yeah,
he was.
The first one.
Dallas Cowboys, Chris, what do you think about that?
About what, Pickett?
Kenny, yeah.
I don't give a damn about the Steelers draft. I want to talk about ours.
Okay, so much for that. Let's move on. Hey, I agree with you. But we're just talking about around the news. I mean, why did I bring that up? Why did I even go there? You know what I mean? So, what the crap? So let's go right on into the draft, because I think Buzz want to talk. Let's talk about grading the draft, the Cowboys. So with that being said, guys, let's go before we can get started. Let's go right to where we want to go. And this was our first pick at the 24th pick. This is Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith is basically a 6'4", 324-pounder. He's a native of my city, Crowley, Texas, which is probably about 10, 15 minutes outside of Fort Worth, 45 minutes outside of Arlington, about an hour outside of Dallas. So the city of Crowley is really excited. I'm sure the city of Fort Worth and Dallas, which for this hometown kid to be a hometown team. So great news to see this guy. So I guess my question is, and guy, if you want to, we can go down the list. I'll bring up the list here next. And what do you think about this kid from Tulsa University?
Real quick, when he got picked, I'll tell you what, Chris's phone rang.
Ha! Did he really?
Yes, because my nephew played with him in high school. Okay, my nephew
really?
played with him in high school at North Crowley. You've heard me talk about my nephew going up to Iowa to see him play, right? Mm-hmm. Well, him and Tyler was on the same team in North Crowley on the offensive line. Okay.
Wow.
So I'm trying to do some things behind the scene to see if I could. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just trying. Okay. So, but he played with my nephew in North Crowley. As soon as the pick was made, my bro called. He say, "Man, we got Tyler." I say, I know, but it's a trip. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Tyler, but right. My heart was set on Lindenbaum. Everybody know. I've said it so many times on our show. But I was happy that we got the local kid, and he is a mauler, okay? So ain't no more finessing on the offensive line with him, okay? It straight pounds you and punch you in the face, which I've been asking for the longest, So,
right.
Tyler, man, and then he's a funny kid, man. He got a good sense of humor.
Well, we heard that, didn't we?
And everything about him, man. I'm beginning to love the pick more and more because, of course, when you got your mindset to one person you think that would change the Cowboys, and then we pick somebody else. And at first, I was like, okay, because I was disappointed because they didn't get who I wanted.
Well,
but then
yeah,
once you think about
the
it,
big name.
Yeah, then once you think about it, he does fit perfectly. Okay, we wanted to get back to what we wanted to do. Okay, we got to get Zeke rolling. Okay, we got to get Tony rolling, and we get them rolling. That helps out the whole offense. That helps out Dak Prescott. That helps out the receivers. If our running back gang can get the rolling, so I am very happy with the pick.
Okay, Armando, what do you think about this pick here?
You know what? And I'm like Chris. At first, I was like, okay, obviously we were set. I was set on getting Chris Olave. But
oh my gosh!
But you know what? I know after me and Chris had talked, and I said, okay, we'll get Lindenbaum where it's gonna be good. Where we got the center kid, and we got Tyler Smith. But as I've been watching film, and this dude, he's nasty, man. He's nasty. I know he has a little history with penalties. But obviously, when you're in the NFL, that's where the coaches come in. That's where the coaches come in. So they're gonna work with him on those penalties and stuff, getting those down, obviously. But the kid is nasty, and that's what we need. We need somebody up front in the trenches, getting nasty. So Zeke and Pollard can break those holes, man. And I'm glad we got that pick.
Right. I agree with you, brother. And it
So,
makes
Gary, what you think about him? What you think about him?
I think I was a little leery about him playing the tackle position. A little leery because that's a lot, and as you know, that's a lot of area to cover, and how the commentator's been talking negative about it. Oh, we got number one is because he's so damn aggressive.
Yeah,
and he gonna pancake it. And he gonna finish the block. So I see where you may got a few penalties to that, but I think by him playing in the guard position, I think that would be a better fit for him. It narrows his spacing. Now he just block straight ahead and have to worry about the edges or whatever. So I think it's a great pick. I was a little leery because I didn't know the name. I didn't know. I'm like, but if we look at it, he was supposedly be a second round, but he was still close to a bottom first rounder. So it was a great pick, you ask me. So that's basically why I felt.
Okay.
So, all right. So let's go ahead and move on.
What do you guys think about him wearing Larry Allen's number?
Me and Gary was talking about this.
Hold tight.
It's a lot of pressure, man, wearing 73. Whenever you wearing the Hall of Famers, I mean, when you see any Larry Allen highlight, all you see is dominance. Okay, so you're giving this kid Larry Allen's number. I'm like, I'd rather for him to give Eric Williams' number, even though because Eric Williams is more like him. He was a nasty offensive lineman, okay, but Larry Allen was dominant.
Man. Well, but now I can see some traits of this in Smith. I mean, the guy he's nasty. He nasty. He don't play. And if you looked at the video that I posted, that guy, he finished the block. And you better not show signs that you still trying to pursue because he going to come and pancake you. Hey, before we get going any further, let me bring old Buzz on. Buzz was on a live when we did the draft, so I like to bring him on. Come on, Buzz. Come on in, brother. There he is. What's up, Buzz? 614. How's everything, man?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you being on the live when me and Buzz did the live on TikTok. You guys was already in Vegas, but Buzz, he kept me company while we was doing the pick. So it was great.
You guys were on the draft and we were buzzing.
Very much so.
Yeah. So Buzz, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you located and what's going and where were you located?
Yeah, I'm in Laredo, Texas.
Okay, so
I'm way down south. Yeah, I'm X-ray tech, nuclear medicine tech, but right now I'm teaching. I'm an instructor for the radiology program. That's basically my day job.
Oh wow! Okay, great, man. Okay, that's great, man. That's good. So, man, we appreciate you being on here tonight, man. And like I said, we're gonna go down this list of draft picks. So, before we go any further, I would like to ask you, what do you think about Tyler Smith and with that first pick at 24?
Well, you and I watched it when we watched it together. We were like, well, we're happy with the pick, but we don't know anything about him, And once we looked, or at least once I looked it up, I saw when you and I discussed it a little bit that he had issues with the penalties or holding or whatever. But the reality is, I mean, he's just a strong guy who's going to punch you in the mouth. Technique matters. But if you watch some of those runs on all these other running backs, it's not about technique. If the guy comes in, just knocks you down,
bust him in the mouth. That's right.
He's not holding you. He just came in and knocked you down. So I think that he's aggressive.
And I think that some of those penalties are due to because of his aggression, the way he was pancaking dudes, and so that's good.
Yeah, he can learn the technique. He can work on the technique, but he's got the power to just knock you out of the way.
Yeah,
but and that's what they were saying. They're saying, well, Connor, we went and got a guy that got just as many penalties as Connor Williams. But like they said, this commentator said, he said Connor Williams was in his fourth year, still making, getting penalty call. This guy's barely 21, just turned 21. So he's going to get coaching from better coaches and better technique from these coaches. So let's not bash this kid. Let's wait and
can
watch
I say
him.
something about that though, Gary?
Yeah.
Connor Williams got the penalties when we didn't need it. It was in crucial situations when he got, because every offensive lineman have penalties, but he got them when it was crucial to drives. I mean, scoring drives. I mean, stuff like that. That's what irked a lot of Cowboy fans. Okay, man, this is time to get in the end zone, and then when you hear holding number 52, it just deflated the whole drive. Okay, so now let's not say Tyler had penalties in college. Okay, Tyler's playing on that edge. They putting Tyler in the middle. Okay. So where he can use his mauling abilities, and I don't think he's going to get those penalties like. But see, you got to remember, Connor was getting beat a lot because he wasn't strong enough. Okay, this kid is massive and he's very strong. And just like the video you posted, Gary, about him pancaking people and punishing them, you can tell his strength right there. Okay.
Yes.
So he's not the same player as Connor Wilson. So don't compare his penalties in college to a professional player who's been in the league for 4 years and you still doing the same damn thing you were your rookie year.
Exactly. I agree. So and with that being said, so do you guys think, well, he has no choice but to come in and start, right?
Yep.
He day one.
He's a day one.
They won. I mean, why would you draft somebody in the first round if they sitting on the bench? That's a wasted pick. It's a wasted pick.
For sure. That's a wasted pick. That's right. So let's look at this next pick we got here, guys. Let's see if I can pull it up. So at the number 2, guys, we got Sam Williams he's a linebacker out of Ole Miss. Come to find out that he's from Ole Miss. He's 6'4", 250 pounds. He started at a JUCO, Northeast Mississippi, and he joined Ole Miss as an outside linebacker / defensive end. So what do you guys think about Sam Williams?
Well,
we'll start with you, Armando.
Good.
You know what? I like the kid. I've been watching him, and I think we had already talked about him before, and that's just, to me it's gonna be even deadlier with him and Micah. But I'll tell you what, I think him and this other kid I was watching him today, Damon Clark. They're gonna battle it out for that linebacker. That's gonna be a battle to watch right there.
Yeah,
for some reason, I was hoping that we got to see some Hard Knocks this season, man. But the kid's gonna be, he's gonna be. I think just him with Micah is gonna be awesome to see that. I'm excited to see this defense, man. This defense we're gonna have this year is gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Buzz, what do you think about Sam Williams, that linebacker? Linebackers.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying linebacker, but I think he will be our defensive end player.
Yeah, I mean, I like the pick of linebacker just in general, because I feel that even though we got Van Der Esch back, I like him coming in one play a drive or whatever, because he's got that big motor, but he gets hurt quite often, right? So I think you bring him in off the bench, plug him in here and there, and he works. So yeah, I like the pick, Sam Williams. I mean, we got really good talent on defense, young talent, and I mean, we're gonna be quicker, faster, younger. So I'm excited to see the defense as well. I think it's a great pick, actually.
Yeah. What do you think, Cowboy Chris? Fill us in.
Well, Buzz said my kryptonite word, LVE. Hey, Buzz, around me, don't mention that, okay? Because I got a lot to say about that. But anyway,
you're far away though.
This is what I think, man. Jerry Jones pimped this pick a long time ago. Jerry Jones said a month ago they wanted this kid, right? So when he was still available, they just went ahead and drafted him. That's all it was. Now, watching his highlights and everything, everybody looks good on highlights. But what I like about the kid, his measurables, he's bigger than Randy.
Oh my gosh.
He's
Oh my
faster.
gosh.
He's stronger. Now, I hope this kid make me forget about Randy Gregory, but it's gonna be hard. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all I want the kid to have is a high motor. If you got a high motor with Michael Parsons just coming from everywhere, man, it's hard to stop. You know, Michael need that other person to put pressure on it so they can't double and triple team it. But Michael moves around a while. And remember that I put a TikTok up when they had all three on one side and they got to the quarterback. Remember they had Michael Parsons, Randy Gregory, and Tank all on the same side of the field, and they got to the quarterback. Okay, so I need more.
Oh my God,
stuff like that, and I think it'll work. But I actually like the kid. But Jerry Jones said a month and a half ago they were going to draft him.
Well, you know that Dan Quinn actually went to the school and worked him out personally.
Yeah,
Dan Quinn he went there.
He had video of him running pads with him and everything.
Yeah. So Dan Quinn, I'm tell you something. I'm not really worried about this defense, man, because we're going to talk about a couple of Cinderella players that's on this team here shortly. But oh my gosh, but the plus about this guy here, when I watch tape on it, he reminds me a lot of Randy Gregory. He reminds me a lot of Randy Gregory. I mean, if you would think Randy Gregory is in a different uniform. That's just he's about as, like you say, just as big as Randy Gregory. Catches the edge real good. I mean, and one thing about it, he has a motor, Chris. He has a motor. He'll miss a sack. He doesn't stop. He continues to drive, and he'll eventually get the sack. So I like that. But only thing I'm still waiting to see is how he play against the run. I don't see much highlights about him on the run and how he plays the run. And this, look at her, guys.
He's back.
You'll have a chance to meet this guy here. I'm serious, Buzz. This guy here,
you might well bring him on. I don't know what you're waiting on. You might well bring him.
Well, believe me, he'll be on in a minute. Believe me, just give him a minute. He will be on. But let's try to get through this draft because we will get off script if Snicky G-Man comes on. We will. So, and Buzz, you'll have a chance to meet him tonight. I'm sure he'll come on here. So,
I don't know. Pete is on here, and Pete was saying, but I think he has somebody else's account. Yes, Jessica Ruiz. He was saying he broke Ole Miss's 31-year-old record on sacks.
Yeah.
Nice.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nah, I have taste.
I have taste.
Oh, get out of here. You such a hater. I don't even know why did I put that up there? Goodbye.
Yeah, but and another thing with Sam Williams is what Pete pointed out, and I had heard it earlier. He does have off the field issues, so I'm hoping he comes in and kind of I think that's a big thing with especially with these young players now, we got the unfortunate Harry Ruggs situation. He was a young player. He was living it up in Vegas. So,
man, I tell you,
one thing I think that with the Cowboys organization is good as I think they get a chance to coach him up. You know what? Because Micah had a bunch of when he was coming in, there was he has these locker room issues and this and that, but so far we haven't heard nothing. So.
And some, you got some that learn from their mistake, and I'm sure Michael Parsons appreciates the opportunity, and I'm sure he knows that, hey, I can't mess this up. Versus Kelvin Joseph, Kelvin Joseph made a bonehead decision, and might cost him his job. That's where we always. So one thing about when you bring these rookies come in, one thing they have to do, they do have to go through a program called Rookie Symposium. They go through the Rookie Symposium, and it's basically it's a program to tell these kids the do's and don'ts. Exactly. So, but anyway, we're not going to talk much more about it. We got to keep moving, guys. So the next guy in round 3 at number 88, we picked up Jaylen Tobert, a wide receiver from South Alabama. Let's start with 21 Armando. Lord have mercy.
I like this pick. I think this kid is gonna, he's gonna come in and from I think he's gonna be another day one. I think Jaylen Tobert, with CeeDee Lamb, you know, and obviously we're not gonna have Gallup for what 2-3 games, I believe.
Probably four.
So
Hell,
yeah, so and just depending on how Tolbert shows out, and Dak called him. Dak called him and told he had a phone call with him and told him, hey, you ready? And so that says a lot. When America's team's quarterback is calling you,
hey,
hey, that,
and
that
he
that's
called him a
already
few.
that's already a connection right there.
Yeah, for sure. Buzz, what do you think, Buzz?
Yeah, I like him. I mean, I think he's a great pick. Put him in the slot right off the bat, or maybe put him at second option.
Yeah,
Give him a chance. I mean, why not? We don't really lose anything. I'm kind of surprised we only took one wide receiver in the draft. Usually we try to
yeah,
go. We're usually offensive heavy, with a few defensive picks. So yeah, I think he's good. He's quick. I think he had a 4.49 40-yard dash. I was just looking that up right now. I mean, that's pretty quick. He's not gonna beat Michael Gallup, but I mean, he's quick enough.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, Cowboy Chris, what do you think?
Well, I'm not familiar with the kid. I watch a lot of college football, but I hadn't seen him actually play a game. All I can go off is highlights, and
Yeah.
highlights can make us all look good. I could care less if we drafted a receiver. I'm probably one of the few. Okay,
Oh my
and,
God.
and let me tell you why. Okay, because the reserve receivers that we did have, they actually are pretty good receivers. Okay, so we got to give these guys a chance. Also, we keep saying, we got all these people on our team, we got so much talent, but if you don't ever put them on the field, how we know how much talent they have? Okay,
Well,
so
yeah,
Jaylen Tobert, like I say, his highlights look great, but I don't want to be the one who say this kid is going to be awesome if I don't know anything about it. Okay, but
okay,
everything I
yeah,
see about him, I just want to be honest. Everything I see about him, it looks positive. He makes some great one-hand catches. I was like, oh, okay, he got some hands. So hey, hopefully he may be our deep field threat. Because the kid got some speed too.
So let me persuade you into being a Jaylen Tobert fan. Jaylen Tobert is a 6'3", 190-pound wide receiver. We picked at number 88. He's a 3-year starter at Southern Alabama. Now he played the X position, and he played for Major Applewhite. So he played under his offense. And come to find out that this guy, and people keep saying, well, he's played at a small school. He had offers to go to other schools. He chose Southern Alabama due to the fact he wanted to stay close to home. Okay, so again, like 21 Armando said, he did receive a call a few days before the draft. And basically it was, told that, Dak talked about how do you feel playing the slot? How do you feel playing the outside? And after the conversation was over, he said, I need the playbook. He wanted the playbook. Now, this kid here was the first in school history to gain 1,000-yard receiving yards twice in 2 seasons. So the key points I see with this kid is basically he's got impressive catches. His adjustments is great. He had a few drops last season, but he had a big game against Tennessee. So even though they lost to Tennessee, he was the go-to guy. So to me, he has traits of CD, Amari, and Gallup. From what I see, he has all 3 traits. So more than likely, he might come in. He has to come in and play. He's more than likely going to come in and play, knowing that MG is going to be on the injury reserve. So, okay, so let's move on. We got Jake Ferguson, round 4 at number 129, tight end out of Wisconsin. Let's start with you, Buzz. What do you think about Jake Ferguson?
I mean, I'm going out on a limb, right? But he's big. He reminds me like of a little bit smaller Gronkowski, if you will. He's strong. He can catch the ball. So a guy in the middle who can catch and knock some people down, kind of like
Yeah,
a little bit, maybe a little stronger version of Jason Witten without putting Jason
Yeah.
Witten down. I don't want to put Jason Witten down because I mean he's Hall of Fame Cowboy
That's right.
tight end, but I mean he can catch the ball. He can knock people down after the catch. We need a guy like that, you know,
Right.
to solidify the middle, and it'll open up the edges a lot more.
Right. Dallas Cowboys, Chris, what do you think about old Jake Ferguson out of Wisconsin?
Well, he's a typical Wisconsin player, big, strong. He's going to take the blocking assignments because you know what my pet peeves about our tight end last year. He can make hell of a catches. He can't block a soul. Okay, so Jake Ferguson is going to do the blocking. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think, Armando?
Yeah, I just on Jake Ferguson. I mean, I think that with the Cowboys giving Schultz that franchise tag, you know, they went out. They said, "Oh, let's get this kid. He's a big kid. You know, and like Chris said, he's gonna take those blocking assignments. And at the end of the day, I'm thinking they're gonna let Schultz walk next year, and hopefully they coach up Jake Ferguson, man.
Yeah, that could be the case. Yeah, Jake first, he got damn good hands. He can catch the ball, bro. I'm like watching him, but right now I think he'll definitely be a backup to Dalton Schultz. All right, round 5. Man, we had several picks in round 5. We picked up at 155, Matt. Well, let's go. Now, let's go. That's his name. They was making fun of his name. I was trying to see. I remember how they said, well, let's go. Out of North Dakota, offensive tackle, 155. Dallas Cowboy Chris. Do you know anything about this guy?
Big boy, 6'7", 320. He's raw out there on the edge. He doesn't have much strength yet. I think this is going to be a red shirt year for him. They're going to try to put some pounds on him, get him a little stronger. We probably won't see this kid until next year.
Yeah, he's a project. I think he's a project. What do you think? What do you think, Buzz?
Yeah, I mean, 5th round, it's worth the risk. He's a big guy. He can always get stronger, add some skills, I guess. But I mean, the 5th round, I think we hit every single need that we needed in the 5th round. We
right.
Those,
I agree.
4 or 5 picks, lots of developmental talent. I mean, we need guys on the field, young guys who can move, who are fast, who want to earn their spot. It's a great 5th round altogether. But yeah, offensive tackle, we need the bodies to switch them out.
Yeah, Mondo, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. It's gonna be a project. I think we feel the need that we needed. Definitely, right. He's gonna get coached up. Chris knows more about the offensive line, so. So he's gonna get coached up.
We have to go with him, huh? We got to go with Chris. So true, man. And you guys know we do have Josh Ball that's going to probably be backing up Tyron Smith. So don't forget about Josh Ball. I mean, we kept him on the DL for a long time because his little off the field issues. Like I say, time heals all wounds. So they just kept him out the picture. But be ready to see him probably. You're going to probably see his name being called a lot this year. So, all right, let's go on to next guy we have at round 5, number 167, Deron Bland. He's a cornerback out of Fresno State, 21. What do you think about this guy? Have you seen him?
You know what? Today I was actually for some reason I was on my computer and I was going through some YouTube stuff and I saw some of his highlights and man, this kid is nasty. He's physical. He's physical. This is the word they use. He's a physical guy. He's, and I think out of these 5th rounders, he's gonna have the most impact right here. From what I saw, I think this guy's gonna have the most impact, especially in that position. Yeah. Hopefully, he feels that who was it? Anthony Brown.
Yeah. And Boss Man Fat too. Hell, I just don't really see him being around too much. I don't know. That guy got a lot of stuff going on. Buzz, what do you think, Buzz, about this kid, Deron Bland?
I wasn't too familiar with him. I haven't looked him up. But I mean, if I definitely trust Armando's opinion based on his research, right? But I mean, if he can come out and compete and make some plays in the nickel at least, or maybe he'll win the starting job. Maybe he'll surprise somebody. I don't know.
For sure.
If he's physical and he can get off the ball, maybe.
Well, just like Jessica said, he's a tall cornerback. We know Quinn loves those. Dan Quinn loves those tall, rangy cornerbacks. So it's a possibility, man. Again, we we looked at and like me and Chris was talking about, we was looking for certain offensive linemen in the first round, which didn't happen. So it was like, oh, well, me and you, Buzz, we was like, it's over. Me and Buzz were like, what the crap? Because it's like
we were done.
Yeah, like at the bottom half, the linemen just started going. And, so with that being said, Chris.
How crazy is it right after we picked, Lindenbaum went, right?
Yeah. So I guess they felt that wasn't the need. So I don't know, but it was crazy. But so what do you think about Deron Bland, Cowboy Chris?
Big kid, big corner. With Boss Man Fat in his situation, they had to grab they had to grab a corner because they truly don't know what's going to happen with him. Yeah. Right now I just got him being a special team player right now. Hopefully he can get in on the nickel. My whole thing is, man, you got to remember the kid last year, the big corner we drafted. He wore number 40. I can't remember his.
You're talking about? I'm gonna tell you. Oh my gosh! I know who he is.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
That's
the kid from Oregon State. Big kid.
Come on, man. God, I can't think of his name. The one that blocked the ball and then went forward and they got the ball back. Right? Is it right? No. Dang it.
But anyway, we got another big corner, okay? Because he played the whole preseason, making plays and everything, and then he didn't replay at all the whole season. But I thought they was redshirting him too. So, we got big corners, okay? And I like Dan Quinn getting
Nation Wright.
Deshaun, okay. I like Deshaun.
Nation Wright.
Okay. So Bland and Deshaun are kind of like, similar athletes.
Same.
Okay. Yeah. So if Brown don't get off his ass and make some plays, he may be sitting on the bench. But
thanks to Kelvin, he might have a place.
These big corners are taking over, man.
Yeah. Well, and it makes sense. I mean, you got these receivers standing at 6'3", 6'4", running down the field. You got to have a cornerback that can match up. So, it's going to be something to see, man. But I'm still well. Let's move on. We'll talk about it in a minute. So in round 5 at 176 is Damone Clark, linebacker out of LSU. Now this guy is one that personally I say he dropped due to the fact that he had a spinal. What do you call it? He had like a little spinal surgery or something. Infusion. He had infusion. That's what it was called. Yeah, infusion. So he dropped. But I don't know if you guys seen this guy's highlight. This guy, now they're saying that he's on schedule to play for 2022. But if you have not seen this guy's video, this is one of my Cinderella players right here. But what do you think about that, Buzz? Have you had a chance to see him?
No, I'm looking it up right now. It says he's got consistent physical on the field, separation from blockers, plays exceptional, crashes down like a wave on ball carrier. So I mean, if he can come in and be the same guy that he was when he was healthy, why not?
Yeah.
I mean,
this he's a beast, man. He's a hard hitter. He's definitely a hard hitter, man. I mean, I watched him like, dang, man. And basically, they're saying, the Cowboys saying this was a steal. Yeah, this is more like the Jalen Smith,
that's what I kept hearing today about this guy, that he was a steal. He dropped because of that infusion or whatever he had on his spine, but that it was a steal. And I seen some of his highlights, and he's a beast right there.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do you think, Dallas Cowboy Chris?
Man, this is my only problem. I'm tired of the Cowboys drafting hurt players. I'm tired of it, okay? Because we're assuming that they're going to get healthy, All right. His highlights are great. I've seen the kid play. He's an awesome player. But I'm tired of drafting hurt players. I need people on the field, man. Because look, the other unmentionable, the number double nickel, he was hurt. Jalen Smith was hurt. Okay. All these players was hurt. I need healthy players, man. I need them on the field. Okay, because healthy players make you cohesive, defensive, and our defense right now is our focal. That's that they on the come. So I need them to keep moving. So I need healthy players. Hopefully this kid, because I keep hearing they're gonna redshirt this kid. He's not even gonna play this year just to get him healthy. But I just wish the Cowboys will stop drafting hurt players.
Right, right. And I agree too. And that makes sense. But it's like going into the department store, and you find this polo t-shirt there and you can't find it nowhere else.
Gary, I ain't wore a polo t-shirt since I was 16 and I was a 220 pounds in. I'm 350.
Well, they don't have that much material. Well, you might not find that, but I probably can still find it. Hell. I'm just, hey, come on, man.
You got me.
So anyway, let's move on pretty quick, guys, real quick. So we got John Ridgeway. He's out of Arkansas, which Jerry had to get him. This first time since 2008, since Felix Jones, that they've drafted somebody out of Arkansas. Then we got the 6th pick, Devin Harper, at linebacker from Oklahoma State. I think basically he's going to be one that's going to be one of those Cinderella players, possibly. So we just don't know. But we also got to remember, guys, that these guys that's being drafted, somebody got to play. Somebody has to play on special teams. So sometimes you have to take those players and put them somewhere. So this could be the start of their NFL career by starting on special teams. You know what I mean? So who knows? So let's move on real quick, guys, because we run out of time. But let's do this here. Let's talk about some Cinderella players. I don't know if you guys noticed anybody that we hadn't talked about, but if there's one particular player on there that that's on this roster that you would like to mention, this is the time, guys. So, Buzz, is there anybody that you kind of saw that you think that might come in and be a factor to the team?
I mean, he's not really a Cinderella unknown. I mean, Tony Pollard. I think he's going to be his year. I don't think we've really used him the way we can use him. And with the injury to Gallup and Zeke kind of like in the middle, I mean, if we start putting him in the Deebo Samuel type role where he's out on the wing, he's back, he's in the slot, wherever he fits, it could be a good opportunity for Pollard to really break out more than he already did last year. Last year he did really well. I think he could be top tier this year if we give him the time.
So do you think he could be our Deebo Samuel?
I think so, if we can develop a plan that works. So
damn, boy wonder.
Yeah, you already know.
But I'll tell you what, though, and I'm hoping he has a breakout year, but then are we going to pay him?
Well, is this the end of Zeke's contract?
No, you're not going to pay him.
Is this the end of Zeke's contract this year?
No.
Okay.
Zeke still got a year. Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the deal, man. They're not going. We're going to lose Tony Pollard. We're going to lose Tony Pollard because we're not going to pay 2 running backs, and somebody's going to get Tony Pollard. And what I was thinking, I'm thinking like, okay, well maybe if they would just not worry about a receiver and put Tony Pollard in that slot, and then just go get a backup, running back. You know what I mean? So that wasn't the case. So again, we'll just have to see how that works when the season starts. 21, what do you think? Is there a Cinderella or somebody that's on your list?
I didn't see him in that list, but I just got a blank on his name. But the Texas Tech kicker,
yeah, Reckham Tech, yeah,
kicker out of Texas Tech, and hopefully this guy comes in and takes that spot, man, and so hopefully. Jonathan Garibay. There it is. Jonathan Garibay. Texas Tech
That's
kid.
it. That's it. And you know, this guy actually kicked a 62-yard field goal. 62-yard field goal. Wreckham Tech. So, you know,
That's our Cinderella right there.
That is a Cinderella right there.
Like he can make extra points, man.
Right?
62 yards. Greg the Leg is going to be upset. Greg the Leg Zerline is going to be. So, Chris, what do you think, man? Who's your sleeper, man?
You know I'm going offensive line. Terrence Steele, because he has replaced Lyle Collins, okay? So he's going to be my Cinderella. Matter of fact, people are asking for the link, Gary. You ain't giving it to them. But the Terrence Steele made a great improvement last year, and that's why they had the ability to let Lyle go, okay? So
all right, the link is up, guys.
My Cinderella is Terrence Steele, okay? Because I need him to have an even better performance than he did last year in his backup job, okay? Because to me, man, I know I keep preaching it, man, but the way our offensive line has to be dominant, okay? So Terrence Steele, that's my Cinderella.
So let me ask you this though, Chris. I'm glad you brought up Terrence Steele. Knowing that he's moving from the left tackle to the right tackle, is there a lot of difference from him moving from the left to the right?
Remember when he took over for Lyle when Lyle was hurt or suspended? We didn't hear his name, and that's perfect. We don't want to hear offensive lineman name at all. We heard his name when he went to the left side when he had to play for
Tyron Smith.
Tyron. Yeah. But when he was on the right side, we didn't even know he was even in there. And that's perfect. Offensive line ambiguity is perfect. You don't want nobody to know your name because that means you're doing your job. Okay?
For sure. That's so true.
So my Cinderella is Terrence Steele.
And you know what? And that's another question I want to ask you. Why did we not move? Why did we not move Lyle Collins to Connor Williams' position and put Terrence Steele?
Lyle didn't want to go. He didn't want to. He wasn't a team player like Larry. You know, Larry didn't give a damn where you put him but center. He would have played any place but center. But Lyle only wanted to play tackle. Okay.
Yeah.
But remember when Lyle first came in? Remember we had him at guard for a minute. Okay. But he was just so comfortable. Sure. But you know, most offensive linemen, the money makers are at tackle, okay? Because they got to protect the quarterback's blind sides and stuff like that. And then on the strong side where Lyle played, that's the strong side, so that's the run side. So you know, that's why, man. I wish he would have did that team player thing, moved to the middle and put Steele at tackle. I think we'd have been dominant again, but he didn't want to do it.
Right. Okay, guys, we got another guest.
Damn. You know who we got.
We better get off script. Guys, we got to stay professional, and we cannot stay professional with this guy.
I'm so, right when I so okay, wait, time out. First off, thank you guys so much for having me on the show.
Wait, are you sick too?
A little, allergies, like for real.
Maxine, we got back, and that day she's just like you. She sounds just like you, all stuffed up and.
Well, yeah, today I don't know what it was, but first off, thank you for having me on. It was funny because Chris, you said
look at that down there before you start. Look, Felicia.
Oh, I know. Oh, and Felicia. Yes, I do have my own show, Felicia. I'm waiting on you, Godmother. I'm waiting on you. Tomorrow, by the way, 8:00 Dallas, Texas time. Anyway, I put the link out, and I heard Papa G was like, we're about to close, and I'm like, cool. So I said, I love my guys. I'll support them. And then Chris gonna say, people asking for the link and you ain't putting it out. I'm like, oh, snap. Like, okay, I guess I'll click on the link then, Chris. Damn, what, I'm trying to.
I get a little aggressive sometimes.
Yeah, he keeps me in check, man. Sometimes,
Hey, man,
I'm working a whole bunch of stuff over here. I don't see half the stuff half the time.
Hey, Sneaky, man, as a former center, man, I had to take control of the line, bro. Hey, man, y'all need to get in. Hey, man, let's go.
So how did you? So since you're on here, we're gonna give you 5 minutes.
I've got 4 minutes left.
Hey, that's 4 minutes and 59 seconds more than I thought I was gonna get. So I'll take it.
Okay, so how do you feel, McNugget? I see you down there. We'll have you on here next, so hold tight, okay? So how do you feel about your picks throughout the draft period?
I think Shane got it right. I'm gonna be honest. The only questionable pick that I had at first was the third round with the gentleman out of Kentucky, the wide receiver. But after I went home, or I say the room, and looked him up a little bit, I mean, the guy's going to make plays. He's going to be our slot receiver. So that's going to.
Y'all didn't get Calvin Austin, did you? It wasn't Calvin.
No,
Austin.
It was Waddle. I think it was Waddle. Waddle. I don't have his name up right now, but he's going to be a slot receiver. I thought they were going to go running back, but they kept trading back. So I guess they felt,
okay, yeah.
I felt the guy that they need or they wanted was going to be there when they made the pick.
Oh, okay. So my next question is,
who's gonna throw to him?
Jones. Who else? Either Jones or Tyrod, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Jones. Okay, look.
I hope it's Jones.
He's gonna make some jokes, right? But no. So they did not pick up his 5th-year option. Which I'll admit, I'm a little surprised because of the way the owner, Mr. Merrill, was talking about Jones, and then you had the GM, then of course the coach. But I guess that I'm not too surprised because they inherited Daniel, so they have every right to take or exercise any action that they want. So I can't wait. I can't wait for next season.
Hey, you got a new follower down there.
I'm sorry?
You got a new follower.
I did watch you live. Okay. All right. I appreciate you. And you know what? I was sober the whole time. I drank nothing but water.
And I know why. You had to wait out in that heat to get in that damn Minnesota.
How long did you wait?
What to get inside?
Yeah.
Oh no, I already had the email ready to rock and roll. For day 2, I was already ready to rock and roll.
How did you do that?
There he is. Anthony, what's up, man?
Cowboy can fan.
What up?
This dude
snuck up behind me. No, before we go there, I got to bring in McNugget. So hold on. Don't know. Can fan. Hold the comments towards Sneaky G, man. But I got to bring my friend in. Hold tight. All right.
Don't know. I got to figure out my
sound. She got
it. There's McNugget. Hello, McNugget.
Hello.
McNugget, let's see that new draft hat. I'm sorry. We just show that off. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just came today.
Okay. Well, we're doing great. We're just recapping our draft picks and we got this guy. So how's it going? Is it Montana?
Yeah.
How's the weather?
Hey, Anthony.
It's actually nice.
Hey, Anthony, she close to you, baby.
Yep, facts.
I'm closer to Canada than Arrowhead.
There it is.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Bring White North, baby.
Well, here you go, G-Man, right here.
Oh yeah, whatever.
So let me ask you this, McNugget. So how did you like your draft picks? Are you satisfied? I mean, you okay? Have you gotten over the damage of losing Tyreek Hill? I mean, how are you feeling? I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I'll never really get over that. But we did sign Sky Moore or draft him.
That's right. So, you sure did.
Yeah. I'm happy with our draft.
That's great. And I think I got another good little pick. I can't remember. Was it a running back or I got another key player that y'all drafted? But yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I only watched like the first 3 rounds.
There you go. I understand. I know what you mean. I think I watched the first one, and everything else was like whatever. But anyway,
did you see your boy hogging up all the TV time? Wouldn't let nobody else on.
Philly Sports Guy? Is that what you're talking about? Philly Sports Guy?
I'm talking about you.
No, you're talking about Philly Sports Guy. No, I'm kidding.
So, Cowboys Cans fan, what's going on, my man?
What's shaking, baby? Well, we got to get one of these going here. Cracking.
Oh yeah, there you go.
What's going on?
You got him.
I'm still nursing my hangover from Vegas. You guys said you only watched the first 3 rounds. I was there live, and I don't remember the first 3 rounds. So, but who cares?
You don't
That's
remember?
what Vegas is all about, right?
You don't remember coming up from behind me, scaring the mess out of me?
I got a funny
tackling
story.
me.
I got a funny story. We're walking in Planet Hollywood Casino, and I look up and I see a group of Giants fans walking, and I say to my bro Adam, I'm like, "That's fucking Squeaky Pete, dude." That is fucking sneak. I said that's Sneaky G man, and he's like, "Well, what do you want to do?" I was like, well, "Let's chase him down." I was like, "We got to chase him down." So we literally like ran up to him, and I just came up behind him and like grabbed him from behind. I was like, "I don't know, I've never met the guy. Hopefully this goes over well."
When I realized who it was, I was like, "Spit can!"
You like looked at me, you like
Spit can.
you're like
Spit can. Sneaky P. Oh my God. McNugget, this is what we go through every time, McNugget. I can't control these guys.
He can go into survival mode and start busting out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't know. I was prepared for either a hug or a punch in the face. I kind of weighed out the options. I said I got to go for it.
But, yeah.
Buzz,
So
this is
I'm-
the crew right here, Buzz. Hold on, y'all. Buzz is Buzz's first time on, and you guys, y'all show some hospitality. I mean, but Buzz, I'm sorry, but this is just the crew right here, and we got an outsider, so it's all
Thank
good.
you.
So,
Thanks for having me. I'm having a good time.
Okay, great. McNugget, you okay? The muscle, are you okay? You
Yeah.
good?
Yep.
Okay, good.
She
All
is
right, well,
the
we just-
muscle. She is the
All right.
muscle.
Yeah.
We are off script again, so we're just gonna freelance this thing. Let's
You
go.
know, the second hour is off script anyway. Whenever
It
Sneaky
is.
comes on, you know.
Yeah,
it's
when
off
Sneaky
script.
joins.
Yeah, it's all.
You know what? I just do what I do, baby. That's all. No, I have just one thing I want to say. I got to get it out. So Armando,
Don't do it.
well, it's too late. So it's on YouTube, so I got to do it. I got to confess. I'm asking for forgiveness. Not really, but so yesterday Chris was on the show, and
Hold on, wait a minute.
We lost
someone
him.
fell off.
He's
Oh,
back
there we
now,
go.
he's
Okay,
back.
there we go, Armando. So Chris was on the show. We were talking, about your boob job. So
Yo, what?
I wasn't talking about it.
Well, I did. I did.
What?
And I
Say it
said
again, Sneaky. He didn't hear you.
his boob job. I don't know where Armando got these pecs from, but I'm guessing eBay. I was looking on eBay. They ain't there. I looked Amazon, not there. Pinterest, nope. SD, nope.
Wuhan.
So I don't think. And then somebody said you got them from a guy named Jim. You need to introduce me to this guy named Jim. And
GYM.
no, well, all I know is Jim. That's all I know.
Yeah, Jim.
Armando, I
like him.
defended you.
I wouldn't
I
mind
said-
meeting him someday.
Armando, I offended you. I said, man, that's all push-ups, baby.
After
hey,
you
man.
stopped laughing, you defended.
I need some backstory. What? I don't even know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
He talked about his chest. He said his chest was so big, and he said, where did he get the boob job from?
Nicky saw me in the lobby. He's like, God damn.
Like what the where'd you get them from?
That's the pec
Hey
deck,
man,
bro.
we rode deep. We rode deep in Dallas, bro.
And what happened was Armando, he couldn't go through the doors like this. He had to go sideways. He was
I got a story about Armando. He had to have. I was walking with Armando for probably about an hour, and I think he had 4 or 5 separate teams fans stop him to get pictures with him. Like I was like, I felt like I was with. I had a celebrity around me. Everyone's stopping him to take pictures and videos. They're like, TikTok, dude, and he's like, yeah, TikTok, and they're like, I got to get a picture with you. I was like, man, this guy's fucking.
Bro,
He's
wait a
known
minute.
he's known in the NFL TikTok community for
Hey,
sure.
Anthony, I said before, I said he's the Michael Jackson of the group. He's gonna leave us real soon because he's so damn
No,
famous.
he's Beyonce. No, he's
missed what I
Beyonce.
said earlier, Anthony. We was walking down the street.
Yeah, he's
We were walking
Beyonce.
down the street and somebody in a car stopped and said, 21 Armando, 21. And he was like, yay, what's up, bro? You know, I was like, bro, come on, man.
I thought it
driving
was.
around know who you are.
Well, Big Ken, you were there with us under the canopy the first day. You know, everybody was stopping.
Let me tell you a quick story about Anthony. So his brother does a whole TikTok dance. Did a
Anthony,
fucking TikTok
Adam.
Oh, yeah.
Adam did a whole TikTok dance. He said, I got you. We're gonna put it on YouTube. I got you. He's right there. He's holding the camera. He's like this. All right. So he's boom, boom. He does a whole dance, a good little 5-minute routine. And then at the end, he's like, oh shit, I don't think I was recording. Didn't record shit. But I got a little piece of it. I said it.
You got a piece of it. Yep.
Yeah.
And if you go to my TikTok, they got we were doing that what is that partition dance? I tagged you in that, Armando.
Yeah.
With me, you, and Real Cool Dad.
Real Cool Dad.
Yeah.
I have a question for all you guys. Even the Giants fan and the KC fan. I just want to go. I don't care who goes because it's obviously I'm going to ask you guys. Can I ask you guys a couple questions about the draft? Do you care?
Yeah, please.
So I just want to know what everyone feels about their own draft, their grades, because I have a personal grade for the Cowboys draft. I know I was in round 1. I was standing by a bunch of Giants fans. I know the Giants loved their first round, but I'm still going to go around and just because 21 Armando's below me, I'll start with you. What do you think the Cowboys? What would be your grade for their full draft?
A B plus. I think that obviously we didn't make a big splash like everybody thought we would, but we filled what we needed. You know, I was, you know what, and I didn't ask this guy. I didn't ask the guy when we started the show, but I was surprised that we didn't draft a running back. I wanted a running back because I was, you know, we got the Pollard contract, we got Zeke, you know, so I wanted to see if we can get somebody, you know, sneak somebody in there. So a B plus.
B plus, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Sneaky G man, I know you guys loved your draft, but what's your grade?
Damn, that was a little enthusiasm. Damn,
I'll be honest. I gotta give ours an A minus. We addressed it every single need. I mean, even picked up some depth in wide receiver, linebacker. Picked up, I mean, not only Neal, but Thibodeau, obviously, which I don't think Thibodeau would have been at 7. I'm sorry, at 6 with Carolina. Overall, I'm happy. I'm excited. Like I said, A minus.
Daniel Jones, though. That's 2 words, Daniel Jones.
Well, I mean, like we talked about before, they didn't pick up his 5th-year option. He has to prove himself. They inherited him. I'm not going to say they inherited a problem, but they inherited him, and they felt what they needed best for the team, and not to give him, not to exercise that right. So we'll see at the end of the season.
McNugget, is that your name? The KC fan? How did you like your draft?
An A.
An A. Why?
We addressed everything we needed to. We even got I wouldn't say replacement, but we drafted another wide receiver. We got a safety. We got Trent McDuffie, George Karlaftis, all of them. I'm very happy with our draft.
You drafted needs. You got a couple players that you liked.
Yep.
An A is always a good thing. Buzzy, what's up, bro? You've been quiet up in my top corner.
Yeah, I'm just waiting, bro. I'm waiting for my turn. So no, I think a B plus maybe. It depends on if those guys that we took a risk on, settle their off the field things and actually perform, and just perform like they should. It could be a B plus. I like that we had. I do. I was actually watching the draft on live with G, and I mean, we weren't happy with it in the beginning because we really didn't know who he was. But once we looked at it and I looked at some tape, I mean, he's big, he's strong. I mean, you just got to run people over, and that's going to help a lot. And then start that whole intimidation factor that we used to have when we were winning all the Super Bowls. I know a long time ago, right? Just knocking people down, making space for Emmitt Smith.
I mean, like 27 years ago.
And then Dallas Cowboys, Chris, you look like you could play offensive line for the Cowboys. Meeting you in person, you're a fucking giant. Were you happy with the draft? What's your grade?
Well, honestly, like I said on Sneaky Show last night, I don't grade drafts until after the season. The reason why is because none of these players have played a down of NFL football, okay? So we don't know what they're going to do. And the reason I said that is because we don't know if a player may get hurt or their performance may be terrible. So right now it's just a eye test of who we drafted. So I can't give a grade. To me, it's an incomplete. Now, if you ask me this question in January, I'll say, just like last year, I give our draft a B+ because of Michael Parsons and Adigizua. Everybody else didn't really play. So this year, of course, all 3 rounds, we expect them to be starters, right? So if all 3 start and all 3 perform like they're supposed to, I'll give a grade at the end of the season. Right now, I give it an I, incomplete.
That's a great answer. And then, okay, the man of the hour, the host with the most,
Papa G,
the man with the plan, the person that runs this page and gets all you crazy motherfuckers together. Papa G, what are you going with? What's your rating?
I'm gonna go with a C+. And the reason I say C+ because we don't know these guys. We don't know these guys. I mean, we was looking for Zion Johnson. He left the board. We was looking for Kenyon Green. He left the board. We didn't get Lindenbaum. So I don't know. And I'm like Chris to a point. But now let me say this here. I want to see Damone Clark. I think he was a steal. They're saying that he's on pace to play this year. I think definitely he might be someone that might make some noise. Another one is he's an undrafted free agent, which is Marquise Bell. He's another one. He's undrafted, but this kid hits so hard. And then my other sleeper is Story Action Jackson out of Liberty. So these are 3 guys. So I say C+ because it has yet to remain to be seen what we actually pick. If that makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. Yeah, no,
C+.
So out of I'm gonna do quick averages. I think our average is a B- after hearing all your guys' answers, which a B- isn't terrible. It's not terrible. It's not great.
No.
Like you said, I was actually, when Kenyon Green came off the board early in the first, I was like, oh shit, because he was kind of my fallback guy. Because I wanted Zion Johnson. I was like, if we don't get Zion, we'll have a shot at Kenyon Green.
Yeah.
Kenyon Green went off, and then the Chargers took Zion Johnson. I was like, well, I honestly had no idea who we were going to take. I thought we were going to trade back, to be honest. I
did too. I thought we would, but again, after doing research on the Tyler Smith kid, I mean, he's a beast. And by him moving him to guard, it might help him a little bit better. We might be able to open some lanes, and I think it'll be.
You know what? When I heard Tyler Smith his press conference, that kind of really won me over, man. The kid is, he's humble. He's happy to be there. He wants to put that star. Everybody wants to put that star on their helmet. I'm just saying.
You mean that team rating, the 1 star? When I first saw Tyler, I'm like, damn, Cooper gained some weight. I didn't.
Don't start.
Yeah, he does. He looks like Amari Cooper. That's funny. I saw a picture of that.
Don't start with our hometown player. Don't start.
No, I'm starting.
So can I just say something about Morgan DC for life? Just put a lot of penalties. The thing with his penalties, a lot of them are when he's playing tackle. So a lot of those penalties is when he's getting beat on the edge and he reacts and he grabs, right? When you get put in a guard situation, you're not in those situations as much. Yeah, you're going to get beat on the inside occasionally. Yeah, you might get beat on the outside rarely, but you're not going to be in that situation where you feel like you need to grab. You're in close, you're in tight quarters, you're not defending a whole side of the field, basically, right? So I think a lot of those penalties will be cleaned up with him playing guard. Hopefully,
yeah. And he's only 21.
Sure. So let me ask this question, guys. Who is familiar with the compensatory picks? We had a question about Felicia. She wants to know a little bit more about that because I think we have 3. Ken Fan, you pretty familiar with that?
What, the ones that we had this year or for next year?
Yeah, for this year. And
I know we had
a little bit about it.
5th. We had 2 in the 5th.
Okay.
What was the third one?
I think they were all in the 5th.
Were they all in the 5th? I thought we had 2. I thought we had 2 regular ones in the 5th and then 2 compensatory picks. So all it is you get those if you trade someone and they play a certain amount of snaps. It's usually in with the trade.
Yeah. And we got those through Amari. Yeah.
You get. It depends what you trade a guy out, and if they have a certain amount of reps in a season, the following season you'll possibly get a pick depending on their production.
Yeah.
So I was told also due to the fact that this is the reason we did not pick up Von Miller and was it Wagner? Was it Wagner?
Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the compensatory picks that we have. So we can still use those to pick up free agent. And it'll be a lot cheaper to pick up these free agents than to pick up those 2. Because that would have left us with one selection instead of 3.
Well, my whole thing about that, Bobby Wagner or a compensatory pick. I want Bobby Wagner. You know,
same.
I want somebody guaranteed to make tackles because that LV shit is not gonna make tackles. Okay, sorry, I cursed. Sorry, McNugget. I'm
no one cares if you fucking curse. Let it rumble.
But
it feels good. Let it go.
But bro, I mean, imagine Bobby Wagner on our defense with Micah Parsons and Sam Williams. Imagine that, or the compensatory pick that may not play this year. Come on,
I agree with you. I completely agree with you. That Bobby Wagner, when Bobby Wagner came free, and not only the fact that he came free, and I know we're talking about shit that doesn't matter now because it isn't happening, he's on a team, but the thought of him in a system that he's already played in, and then with Micah, and then like now that you said with Sam Williams, like that to me is a top 2, 3, maybe possibly 1 defensive ranked unit in the league. And I think we really missed out on a key signing there.
Did you guys see his interview with Rich Eisen?
Negative.
Bobby Wagner? Yeah, he has. You guys check it out. But yeah, he talks about how him and Dan had a few conversations, and obviously it was the money. The money they couldn't figure it out, and that's where it didn't happen. But he said that I think Dan Quinn was the first one to reach out to him. So it was in the works, but obviously the money wasn't there.
And the Giants didn't have any shit. I can't even talk right now.
Compensatory.
It's a fucking weird word, isn't it?
Did we talk about IQ?
I mean, just say comp.
Did we not talk about
comp
IQ of Giants fan? Did we not talk about the IQ? It's compensatory.
The IQ. You're the one that got the D on your head.
It stands for Dallas. You don't know with an N on your head.
NY. Which means next year. That's going to be our year. Next year. That's what that means.
I have a funny story about hats actually on the way back from Vegas because I went to buy this draft hat in Vegas. They were all sold out everywhere. So I was kind of pissed off. I was like, the day one I was going to get one, didn't get it. My brother was kind of beaking me. We flew into Washington and then drove back to Canada. So I actually stopped at a sports store in Bellingham, Washington and bought the draft hat. But if anyone asks, this thing was bought in Vegas right here.
I saw you with my own eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
I do want to throw something out there real quick. And after the show, I do want to talk to you guys after, of course, we're off there. The Giant Cowboy game this season, it's going to be huge. And I'm not talking about the game. I'm talking about the leading up to the game. So I always want to say spit camp, but I'll say Cowboy can fan.
Say it. I think it's funnier if you say spit.
If you can, if you can, try to come to that game.
In New York.
No, in Dallas. In Dallas.
So we're waiting because we want to go to a couple games next year, but it basically depends when they land on the schedule. Because we want to do, obviously, we're going to do the Thanksgiving Day game again. We're going to do that every year now, and we're going to try to hit the game the weekend before the Thanksgiving Day game because you could basically hit 2 games in 4 or 5 days, which just makes more sense. And then probably one more game, which will probably be Los Angeles, just because it's the easiest for us to get to.
And I think we all should be in KC next year for the draft.
Oh, we're going. We've already talked.
Buzz, that's draft. You too. McNugget, we'll figure something out. Papa G, I'm not gonna say nothing else. We should if we can't if you guys can, we should all.
Hey, Snick, he's been regretting it ever since he's seen all the TikToks and everything. He was like, man, why did I not go? You know. But hey, we got to get McNugget too, man. We got to get her somewhere in the vicinity, you know. Mm-hmm. Hey, we may have to call our parents and get a permission slip, but we'll get it signed.
She does have a sister that's a Seahawks fan.
I do.
And it's on the way. And we got to get her squared away too. Definitely.
2 comp picks were used in the
So
fifth
McNugget,
round.
what do you? So McNugget, what do you think? What are you expecting as far as your record this year?
Realistic or what I want it to be?
Realistic.
17 and
Yeah.
no.
Girl, that's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
There you go.
That's
there
right.
you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And winning the Super Bowl.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
You're starting to sound like a
No,
Cowboys fan.
We say that every year. We say that every year, though.
Well, the Cowboys fans
Yeah.
aren't realistic when they say it.
But we mean it.
Ouch.
We mean it from the bottom of our hearts. We want it to be true. But this year, though, it is our year.
Oh, you said that last year, the year before, the year before that.
A few
We're
times.
getting close, though. We're getting close.
We're getting there.
So the year it does hit,
Yeah.
which is this year, we're gonna be like,
This is the year.
If you say it every year, eventually you're going to be
can't
right.
get out of the first round. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Close.
Wow.
Y'all need to make the first round.
We made it to the
Because y'all
first round.
didn't beat a team with a winning record. I could do this all day. All day.
So Cam Fan, you got a question down there.
Yeah, we had 2 of our 5th round picks were comp picks. This draft.
Right.
The
So
comp
we're
picks
using-
obviously
we're
they
using
go. Sorry, what was that, Gary?
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
So basically, they'll go through the first 32 picks of that round, and then it goes to the comp picks, pretty much. So our last 2 5th round picks were comp picks.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. There
And
you
if
go,
I'm not
Felicia.
And if I'm not mistaken, the reason why they did that, because back in the day, they had like 153 rounds. Then they just broke it down to 7 rounds, but then just added picks to. Okay. And I didn't realize the time changes too. Like from the first round, through the second, and then all the way to the 7th. It was an eye opener this year for me. An eye opener.
Okay, here you go, Mondo.
Are the Cowboys sweeping the East, considering how better the East got? Well,
What'd you say?
As long as they still have Jalen Hurts, as long as they still have Daniel Jones, and as long as they have Carson Wentz, we're still going to sweep the East.
We will revisit this, Armando. We will revisit this.
The East did get better. The East got a lot better over the draft weekend. It got a lot better.
And it's going to be interesting, but I still see us, we're still at the top of the division until somebody takes it. So I say yes.
Which it has been every other different team every year. There has yet to be a back-to-back for a minute. So I'm sorry.
So what's Sneaky G Man? So what's y'all record for this year?
17-0. I mean, what? I mean,
He's dyslexic. It's 0-17.
No.
He just came from Las Vegas, so he still has, remember there's a lot of
But
smoke.
like I've said this on my show multiple times, I will not put money on that because a smart man will tell you a tomato is
There's
a fruit,
a smart man right there.
but a wise man will tell you not to put a tomato in a fruit cocktail. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
So it's told now with the Philadelphia Eagles that Jordan Davis might not be starting. I don't know how true that is. They got Hargraves and they got Fletcher Cox. So I can't see that happening. How do you not take this stud and put him in the mix of this lineup? So this is what's being said, that the Eagles are planning that he might not be a starter. Really?
Trade him to us.
It's the Eagles. It's the Eagles. The score against any Eagle game, they won't score over 15 points. Okay? I don't give a damn how many offensive players they got. I don't care who they play. Jalen Hurts is their quarterback. So they won't score over 15. He can't throw over 5 yards. We all know it. So the man got to sit on the bench at Alabama for Tua Tagovailoa. Excuse me, I've been drinking. So don't worry about the Eagles. Don't worry about the Eagles. Don't worry about the Commanders. And damn sure don't worry about the Giants other than Sneaky G. I'm going to cheer for them, man. I hope they get fired this year.
What is your rebuttal on that one there, Sneaky Man?
Chris, we're going to revisit this.
We are going to revisit this.
I got to get on Chris's level. Crack him if you got him, son.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, and I'm inviting everybody on this live, including McNugget. We're going to get her a ticket. We're watching the Cowboys-Giants game when they play in New York in the cave. Sneaky G will be here. That smoker outside is going to be humming and smoking, ribs and sausages everywhere, and it's going to be it's going to be wonderful. And also, Anthony, when you here for the Thanksgiving game, it's going to be big turkey legs and everything, and you got to get on the wall.
You got to sign the wall.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, you got to sign the wall, brother.
The wall will be signed.
You too, Buzz.
Buzz, where do you live at, Buzz?
Laredo, Texas, South Texas.
Oh,
Laredo, he way down south.
Okay.
So what would be the drive?
I'm trying to do a Bears game this year. Cowboys and Bears in Arlington, and a buddy of mine's a Packer fan. So he said he'll buy me the ticket if we go watch the Packers in Green Bay. So I'm trying to do those two games this year.
Okay.
Nice.
You might want to make it 3. I'm telling you, this giant Cowboy game, you might want to make it 3.
I'll definitely try.
So last year, let me real quick, Papa G, I apologize. Real quick. I had so many vendors set up. I don't know what I could do this year because of COVID. Some restaurants had closed down, but I didn't know there's a possibility for closed down. But I didn't know the Music City Hall. You could possibly do everybody discount if you say that Sneaky G sent you. So it's going to be a big deal leading up to that game. And of course, when we get off the air, I can explain more. So you might want to make it a 3rd one. I'm just saying. So.
Yeah.
Oh man, I missed everything last year. I know that.
I'll try. Yeah, I'll definitely try. It depends on the schedule for sure.
So Bugs, when you come in, Buzz, just make sure you get with us, man, so we can get you to the cave, man, so you can sign the wall, man. Just a tradition. Dallas Cowboy Chris is like 5 minutes from the stadium, so yeah, you got to come hang out with us whenever you do come up. Man.
Okay. Okay.
What's up,
good, man?
Everybody good, man? Everybody good?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
We finna get ready to move on. Anybody got anything else that you want to bring in? Sneaky G, man. You still here?
I'm right here. I'm still trying to recoup. I'm old. I'm too old for what?
Hey, join Chris.
Man.
Chris
Wow.
said the same thing.
It was so much walking. I'm glad I brought my good shoes.
My fucking legs were killing after.
Right? When I took my shoes off, my feet was like, oh, I mean, it was bad. It was
nonstop walking. It was like,
they was
I love it, man. Man, we were walking.
Come on down, Wavy.
The last day Chris was there, I just saw Chris and he was like this. I told my wife, Maxine, think Chris is done. She said, yeah, I think he's done too.
That's all
Chris
the
was
VIP free drinks you guys were having.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony, that's what it was, man. I wasn't done because I was tired. I was done because I had drank myself to death. Okay.
I know y'all did, man. What else was it to do down there? You got all that heat and you got nothing but beer and drinks. I mean, I'm like,
luckily, the day 2 of the draft, both days we were in the air conditioning, and we went outside to watch the second round. But one time we went outside, man, me and Armando. Look, hey, Armando is not. He hadn't told this story and he hadn't posted this video. But let me tell you this, okay? I gotta spoil it, okay? When we were in the draft party, right? They had these big old cards. Sneaky, you saw them with the cards, and they had different teams, right? Armando was walking around the draft room throwing his sticker on everybody's card, right?
Yeah.
so then I think somebody saw him, so they started taking his stickers down. It was funny, man. It was funny. He would walk by a team who had their card up. Oh, he got the Eagles. He got the Texans. He got the Giants. He got the Commanders. He got the Raiders.
Wait till you see the video. Wait till you see the video.
He ain't posted the video yet, right? But wait till you see the video, man. It was hilarious because at first he was like, man, should I do it? And we were like, no, bro, don't do it. Don't do it. Armando say, fuck it, I'm doing it.
There's two things I want to bring up. A story was actually you did a TikTok, Chris, and you was like in that TikTok. It was like you was reevaluating your life. I think you had too much to drink, and you just saw the eyes just kind of like flutter back and forth. I don't even think you said anything in that TikTok. It was just you like this. And it just went dark. I think that's all. I don't know if it was on a story or you actually posted. But what about the first morning we were there and we saw Charlie Batch?
Yeah,
I actually didn't see him. You saw him because remember you had.
Oh, you guys came after the fact.
Yeah,
we met you after you had breakfast. Okay.
No, that's right. That's right.
He left a little bacon for us, Gary. He left just a little bit of bacon for us.
And a table. And a table.
So I was like, Armando, what we gonna eat, man? Sneaky it all up. I'm like, he wrecked the whole buffet. I was like, come on, bro.
It was no buffet. I couldn't even finish my Bloody Mary that morning because I had the only time I was an alcoholic was when I was on the plane to Vegas. That was it.
That was it. Oh, man,
that was it.
I was cracking him all day. I was cracking.
So yeah, this is a good story too, because Pete, which is right here, you know, once we started seeing those linemen start leaving, we just started. He was on TikTok when we were doing the live, and it wasn't looking good. Him and I just started. He started hitting the shots. I'm hitting the shots in the beer. It was like, oh my gosh, what just happened? You know. So hey, we had a good time when old Buzz was with us as well. But I want Can fan to tell a story about the Eagles fan that he ran into.
Oh,
remember that
shit.
story and the guy.
Okay, so we got there on Wednesday. So we got to Vegas Wednesday at about, I don't know, 2:00. We'd been drinking on the plane a little bit, nothing crazy. We checked into our hotel at about 3, and I was like, let's just go film on the strip, get some random footage, just film anything. So as we were walking, I see this guy in an old, those bright green old school Philly jerseys. And I can see that he's live streaming. He's got a camera set up in front of him. So I said to my bro, Adam, I was like, hey, yo, film this. I'm just going to go fuck with this guy a little bit. Like, just film it. I'm just going to hop on his live stream and we're going to talk. I'm going to shoot the shit with him a little bit. So I went in, hopped in, and he was super nice. And I cut the video so it looked like I was being a bigger dick than I was. But we just basically were talking about what we wanted to do in the draft. And at the very end of it, I gave him 5 and I was going to say, because I told him, I was like, are you actually from Philly? He's like, yeah, I'm from Philly. I was like, oh, I've never met a Eagles fan before. And then I was like, I heard you guys tried to beat up Santa or something. So we were kind of bantering back and forth. At the very end of it, I give him a high 5 and I'm like, thinking in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna say, hey man, it wasn't too bad to meet you. So I was like, hey man, I don't say this often. And then at the last second, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna tell him to go fuck himself. So I just told him to go fuck himself. And then that guy ended up being all over the draft, and it was a pretty funny moment for me because I don't know the way it played out. It was super funny. I come off as a huge asshole, but the actual footage, you see me laugh about it after and say, just kidding. But when you cut it off,
was that the Philly sports guy?
That was the Philly sports guy. Yeah, it's so.
It was the Philly sports guy.
So
Man,
just
that was hilarious.
Yeah, it goes, hey, go fuck yourself, and cuts off. So it's like, wow, this guy just
Oh, you got to see that video. You got to follow
Philly sports guy is the nicest guy ever, man.
Super nice.
He's a good dude.
You met him the second day, Anthony, when we were all having in Planet Hollywood. We was eating. He was in there.
Super chill guy. Super chill guy. And I mean, I don't know, man. It just came out.
It did. It was like, I was like, damn. Here's how you don't tell people this, but go back.
So is it on his TikTok or yours?
It's on mine. He actually ended up posting on it saying only the only respect you'll get from a Cowboys fan. And I just said, man, you talk shit about my shirt, so the gloves were off. Like,
and it's funny, out of the whole thing, man. Philly did not bring that up because we do a show every Monday. The NFC
East show. Of course not. He's not going to bring it out.
Yeah, I got something to talk to him about when I see him next week.
You do. And he seemed like a super cool guy, and I wasn't trying to disrespect. I said to him, I was like, man, it's all good fun.
He's an asshole. Oh, I can't stand. No, stop.
He probably thinks I'm this fucking asshole. I just rolled up on his live stream and told him to go fuck himself, but it was all in good fun.
I mean, who does that? Can fan.
Anthony does.
I hate Philly fans more than the Lions.
Oh, who is that doing all that yelling? Okay, guys, y'all time is up. Look like somebody's yelling in the background. Honey, come to bed. It's time to go to bed.
Is that Armando? She might need to push her ball back, Armando. I'm hating on Armando because he came in swole. I'm like, look, I ain't scared of you.
You tucked your chain in.
I'm like, you see my chain? I ain't scared of you.
And he's famous as fuck.
Right?
Hey, how did he have to walk through the door?
Sideways, like this. Yeah.
What looked even better is I had this big old dude just go for it. And so they're like, he was my bodyguard. Chris was
I told you, Chris is like 9 feet tall.
Chris is 9 feet tall.
Dude, like what? And then he had the belt.
Lineman, man, you need us big, bro. You need us big.
I'm gonna tell you right now, when Chris had the belt, like the reflection of the sun made him look like the sun because he was so tall. It was just shining the light on, and it was a dirty, ugly green, nasty light that came off the belt. They put that belt on me and it burned.
I have that picture.
Yeah, it'll burn a New York Giant fan.
You have the picture of it on me?
Yeah.
Oh hell.
Oh, that shit was funny. That was funny. That was a good picture.
I was like, Send it to me. Send it to me.
Hey man, but look,
listen,
man,
guys.
All seriousness, man, it was such an experience, man. I couldn't wait to meet Anthony. Me and Sneaky had met before, and all the other content creators, man. It was so much fun, man. Because it was different teams and everything. Like I said, it was a 3-day tailgate party. That's what it was. Wow. And if you like the tailgate and you like the banter going back and forth between teams, man, that was a perfect place in Las Vegas. And I can't wait till next year. We're going to get together again. And we're going to do it all over. This time we'll get Papa G in there. We're going to get McNuggets permission slip. We're going to get Buzz. We're all going to get there, man. And then we'll tag team Sneaky like in a lumberjack match.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that you said tag team and sneaky in the same sentence.
And lumber. And lumber.
And
Yeah,
lumber.
lumber
Yeah, I don't need.
jack was
No,
not a Canadian
I'm
shout-out.
staying home. I'm calling in sick. I ain't even. I
man,
look, I ain't doing that mess again. $20
You
is
got
$20.
some- you
Don't
got some-
judge. I needed
you
the
got
money. Okay, I
You
was
got
young.
some blue and red dirt on your shoulder, man. Get that off of you, man, bro.
This
Get that
is
off.
people's belt.
So before we
People's
go,
belt right here.
Sneaky Man G, share with us your experience of getting that pass to be. I saw something that you moved up to the front row or something. What was going on with that? Explain that to us a little bit.
It was just, you know, real quick. It was just an honor.
You was crying. You were crying.
I was well, I'm going to tell you why I was crying, because I saw my son enjoy the same experiences that I have. But I had to throw Nick in there. But honestly, it was just amazing to be there, to, you know, for the Giants to recognize me and to allow me to have that experience. I got to boo Emmitt Smith. I got to cheer on Barry Sanders. It was amazing. And I hope you guys get that same experience. So
did you make it into the
I was in the
seated
inner
area there?
circle.
Yeah.
I was in the inner circle.
Yeah, he made it in.
That's what I'm asking.
Nice.
How did you get in there? Because you had to go
Did
through
you
that
not
little
just hear
tent,
about the
right?
tag team story?
It look, all I'm gonna say is I was young and I needed the money back then. And
Stop it! Just stop it! Just stop that! Stop!
yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, that's what it comes down to. I don't want to relive it. Look, let's just let it go. I was in the inner circle, and let's just leave it like that, okay? That's all I gotta say. But seriously, how I got in there, it's in the name. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'll leave it.
In the name.
Anyway, okay, guys. Hey, we got to end this thing, man. We done been on here 2 hours again. Every time Sticky G gets on, he just
I do what I do, baby.
So again, guys, we appreciate everybody. Nugget, we appreciate you hanging out with us. Buzz, hey man, you know you're family, bro. So
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, and my man Cowboy Can fan, this is what we do, man. This is the party right here. So
Cowboys huddle, baby.
Yes, right. That's right. So appreciate you guys coming out. So we're gonna end it on this note. Like I always say, that nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen, Dallas Cowboys. Deuces.
Let's go, Giants.